Good morning, everybody. Today is Saturday, October 3rd. It's about 6:40 a.m. About 6 months ago, I went and took a road trip up to Michael Jackson's Neverland Ranch and did a little bit of commentary on Michael Jackson's Neverland Ranch in front of the main gate. If you'd like to check out that video, you can go ahead and click the link below in the description box. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button right now. Today, we're doing another Michael Jackson adventure. And here we are still, 6 months later, we're still under the coronavirus. We still have to go around wearing masks and everything like that. So, in the spirit of Michael Jackson, rocking the mask once again. So, we're going back up to Neverland Ranch. We're going to go up to Santa Barbara Courthouse, where the trial was back in 2005. But we have some other Michael Jackson associated stops on the way. So first order of business is we're going to head over to the Michael Jackson Thriller video house, which is here near downtown Los Angeles. So let's do this. What's up, everybody? It's Saturday, October 3rd. I'm here right by the Thriller house. The Michael Jackson video Thriller house was shot in this house right here behind me, as you can see. So what you're looking at right now is the Thriller house from the Thriller video, Michael Jackson's Thriller. You guys remember, it's at night, it looks eerie, it still looks spooky. They kept it, spooky and authentic, but Ola Ray runs up these steps and tries to hide in this house where all the zombies are trying to get her. This is it right here. We're in, it's basically like Silver Lake, Echo Park area is where this house is located in Los Angeles. But they kept it just like this. And doesn't look like anybody lives here. But really, really cool. It's cool to be able to, live in a city where you're able to come and experience this stuff that you grew up on. So, but this is it. This is the Michael Jackson Thriller house. I don't want to get on private property, so I'm not going to just walk on the steps, but just want to get the footage. Here it is, the Michael Jackson Thriller video haunted house, where the zombies come and they attack Ola Ray, and then Michael Jackson puts his hand on her shoulder and then has that weird smile on his face at the end of the video. But this is the house right here. So let's go to the next location. We're going to go to a Michael Jackson mural. This is the Thriller house, but we're going to go back and get footage of a mural, and then we're going to head north to Santa Maria and Neverland Ranch. So let's go. So we are here at Venice and Union Street, and this place is called the Graph Club or the Graph Studio. It's like an art studio. It's a legal graffiti studio, but they have a Michael Jackson mural that was done a while back. I think back in 2010 or like 2009 when he passed away. They changed it. It was a full figure Michael Jackson, and now it is the cover of the Dangerous album where you see his eyes. So as you can see, this is it right now. They're closed at the moment. They don't open until 10 o'clock, so I can't go inside, but this is the Michael Jackson mural here in downtown Los Angeles, here on Union Street and Venice Boulevard. And if you're a Michael Jackson fan and you're familiar with the Dangerous album cover, These are the eyes from the Dangerous album cover, 1991, produced by Teddy Riley album. And the album has a whole bunch of other designs on it, but you see this artwork of Michael Jackson's eyes here. So it's pretty cool. Yeah, that's right. Here we are, 6 months down the line. We're still in coronavirus. It's October 3rd, 2020. I did a Michael Jackson video 6 months ago, was wearing the mask, and now we're still rocking the mask like Michael. See? Michael knew what he was talking about. He was way before his time. So now it's time to head north. We got to go to Santa Barbara, Santa Maria Courthouse. And last but not least, back to Neverland Ranch. Let's go. Some of you Michael Jackson fans out there might know about Dr. Sabi. Dr. Sabi was an African doctor who passed away, but he was a herbologist, and he supposedly cured many diseases with his herbs. And this is his office here in Los Angeles. This is Dr. Sabi's office. There was a story about Michael Jackson, who he wasn't feeling well, and so Marlon Jackson came here and early in the morning one day was throwing rocks at the window to wake up Dr. Sabi, and then Dr. Sabi was able to give Michael an herbal compound which helped him get through the Dangerous tour when Michael wasn't feeling well. So just thought I'd make a pit stop here. Dr. Sabi also has he had a village in Honduras, which is where he did most of his work. And people from all over the world would come who had diseases, cancer, HIV, AIDS, and his herbs are known to cure these diseases over time. The mass media likes to discredit his work, but Nick Cannon is working on a documentary on Dr. Sabi, and I'm looking forward to seeing that. I've taken some of the herbs before, and they really do help. They really do clean you out and clean every cell in your body. But Michael Jackson was a fan of Dr. Sabi. So let's head north. So here I am. We're back at Neverland Ranch. It is much hotter than last time. It's October 3rd, Saturday, October 3rd, 2020. Got a bit of a heat wave. It's 105 degrees, so the air quality is not that good either because we got those fires going on in California right now, and some of them are north of here, so you see a lot of smog in the air from the fires. But I just wanted to come back here again, and since I was in the area, and dedicate this video to Michael. Always, Michael gets so much love from all the fans all over the world. People still come out here and pay their respects. We have like Malika 2020, someone was out here recently. A lot of people. There was just a couple here a few minutes ago, and that was their first time out here. Somebody wrote, "Give me a look." Love you always. Somebody wrote that on June 28th of this year. So that was over the summer. Look at that. We got somebody from Cuba came out this month, or last month, September 7th. Someone came from Cuba. That's awesome. So as you can see, people still show Michael love. His influence is very, very heavy all over the world to this day. I mean, what pop artist can you name that hasn't been influenced by Michael Jackson? You know, we're just never gonna get the likes of that again. Check this out. Somebody drew this little cool cartoon figure of MJ on this little stone here. That's really cute. That's dope. That's from Maria and Joseph. They came out here August 27th of 2016. I missed that one the last time. I didn't see that one last time. So that's cool. So it's cool to be back here at Neverland Ranch. I wanted to dedicate another video, and I wanted to touch on a couple of different things, like that bogus documentary that came out. You know, and it's interesting, the difference in the mentality of Americans and versus Europeans, because that director, you know, every time he's been interviewed in the United States, it's almost as if the media believes what he has to say and believes Wade Robertson and Safechuck. But if you get on YouTube and you look at interviews that he's done in Europe, like on French television and English television in Britain, it's a completely different mentality. They dig in. They don't just buy into propaganda and just buy into what is being told to them. So there's something with America where America likes to just tear down its icons and smear. The American media just like to smear their name for money. It's all a money grab. It's all a money grab. It's always like that. You're supposed to be innocent until proven guilty, not the other way around. But somehow, some way, we've gone backwards in this country. So hopefully, you know, we can get out of that mindset. But I don't know. Here's more footage of people. Here's someone from Barcelona. Like, Michael, I love you. This is 5225 Figueroa Mountain Road. No one has bought this property at all. It's like worth $37 million at this point, but no owners at all. It's gone down. It originally started at 100 mil, went down to like 67 mil. Now it's at 35 mil. You know, it's remotely located, so it really, unless they were to open this up and dedicate it to the fans, is really, I guess, not worth it to a lot of people to buy it. There's always guys that stay on the grounds that guard the property. I really wish it was open to the public. Like, I wish I could go in. I wish I had some sort of connection to go in. But unfortunately, that's not the case. Who knows? Who knows if it'll ever be open? There's a guy that just took off on like a little cart that's going onto the grounds. Like, I wanted to ask him if I can ride with him, but you know, I know that's not going to happen. But here we go. The main gate of Neverland Ranch. Just wanted to come back. And we're going to head to the next location. So we're going to go ahead and head off to the next location. We're going to go up to the Santa Barbara Superior Courthouse in Santa Maria. It's about a half hour from here. That's where they had the 2005 bogus trial. And that he was acquitted from. And it's 105 degrees, it's pretty hot, so I'm dying out here. And here we are 6 months later, and we're still wearing masks because of coronavirus, because of COVID-19. So I'll be glad when all of this is over. But let's head out. So here I am in Santa Maria at the Superior Court. This is where Michael Jackson had his trial in 2005. Now, there was a journalist, her name was Aphrodite Jones, who wrote a book called The Michael Jackson Conspiracy. I've always meant to get this book, but she was one who, in the beginning, she was part of the agenda. She believed that Michael Jackson was guilty, and she was on different talk shows, and she would go on like Geraldo and different shows, and do interviews with Fox and say that Michael Jackson's guilty. But she wrote a book called The Michael Jackson Conspiracy, and it goes into detail about how the media purposely reported salacious things about Michael Jackson during the trial for ratings. And there was never any evidence or any proof of anything in the trial. So we have to be very careful in this country when we just start believing things that people say. It's really not fair. And it would be a good idea for people to really just think for themselves. Just think for yourself. Don't just believe what someone else gives you. Look at all the information that you can get, process it, and add it up and say, does that make sense? Let's not be sheep. Let's not be sheep. But anyway, this is the Superior Court. This is where the trial took place. The famous image of Michael Jackson standing on top of the black SUV. We've all seen it. So guys, we're gonna bring this to a conclusion for today. Thankfully, it's a lot cooler up this way. I'm in Santa Maria. I was just in Los Avalos, where Neverland Ranch is. It was like 105 to 107 degrees over there, but up here it's 87 degrees. So, and the air quality, surprisingly, is a tad bit better, even though we're actually closer to the fires here. So I don't know, maybe it's the wind, the way the wind is blowing or whatever. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys are true Michael Jackson fans, stay fans, do your research, look up the book, order the book on Amazon called The Michael Jackson Conspiracy by Aphrodite Jones. There was also one thing I wanted to say as well. There was years ago, before the trial in 2005, there was a Vanity Fair article. It was in the magazine Vanity Fair. I had this issue. I still wish I had it. But there was a Vanity Fair article in the early 2000s. It could have been 2002, 2003, before the trial, where it went into a detailed conspiracy against Michael Jackson with the first allegations. And it went through Jordan Chandler, his parents, and how bogus they were, and how his dad used to be a prominent dentist in Beverly Hills and wanted to be a film producer, and came to Michael and his people for money. And once Michael didn't invest in his film, and then all of a sudden these allegations come, and people just started to do a money grab, because the media, you have to understand, the media can always make money selling the idea that someone is guilty. They don't care whose lives that they destroy. They don't care. Prosecutors is where you have to look at the lineage, look at the relationship between law enforcement, prosecutors, and the media. They all work together because it's a freaking money grab. They don't care whose reputation they destroy. That's all it's about. It's about ratings. It's about money. It's about looking good to your superiors. So with that being said, I'm going to get out of here, head back to LA. I hope you guys enjoy. Guys, please hit that subscribe button. Hit that subscribe button right now. Hit that thumbs up button. And I will see you guys in the next video. If you want to check out the other Neverland video that I did 6 months ago, the link is in the description below. Peace.